Today I fucked up by using a made-up word for scheduling purposes. So to preface this all, I've spent this last month hanging out with my teenage nephew and his buddies, while his parents have been out of town. So I've been learning a lot of new Gen Z slang. Well, we made some inside jokes and slang words as well. One of his friends was born in Ukraine and he brought up that they have words for things we don't have, like they have a specific word for the day after tomorrow, so we decided that the English word should be next today. So we have been using it as mainly a joke. So fast forward to this week and I put in some applications for jobs. Well, yesterday while picking up my younger nephews from school, I get a call from one of the prospects to set up an interview. And at that exact time my nephews, both under the age of 9, decide to get into a fight over candy. So I'm trying to talk to this person to schedule an interview while trying to get my nephews to calm down. And the manager asks if I'm free to come in the following day for an interview, but unfortunately I had a bunch of errands to run. So in all my stupidity, I said I can't do tomorrow, does next day work? Followed by an uncomfortable period of silence on his end. All the while there is the noise of two children bickering loudly in the background. He then said possibly, how about I just call back soon and we can figure out an exact date and time. He then promptly hung up. I haven't received a call back yet, and I honestly don't expect it. My brain just wasn't working right. Crying face. Too long didn't read. I used the made up word next day while on the phone with a possible job interview. I didn't get the interview. I mean, I'm sorry about your interview and all, but I kinda want next day to actually become a thing now. Next day is just economical, it saves you 4 whole syllables. The day after tomorrow, in my opinion, it should already be in Webster's and your interviewer should have praised your ingenuity. All in favor of regularly using next day, say I. Have you tried calling them back? It'll show that you are serious about the job, and if they ask, you can explain why you got tongue-tied. English does have a word for the day after tomorrow. It's overmorrow. Doesn't see much use though, so not many people know it. Apparently it was a thing back in Middle English, so it hasn't been used in 500 plus years. Still feel like next day flows better. Better luck yes time. Today I fucked up by dropping $1,700 in a Home Depot. I work 2 serving jobs and a house cleaning gig to save up for sets of oral surgeries that'll end up totaling near $30,000. One day off a week if I'm lucky, 3 to 4 doubles out of the week. Today has been my only day off in days, and I severely needed to do some TLC to my house due to my shifts, so I thought to get some supplies at Home Depot. I have for months saved up $1,700 in cash to put towards my surgery, and placed it in an envelope to drop off at the bank. I usually put the bank off these days because COVID has made a normal banking experience an hour trip. I was so excited I had a productive day for myself for once. Out of exhaustion I carelessly placed the envelope in my pocket. I am a stickler when it comes to my finances, and as much as I lose my keys, phone, you name it, on a daily basis, I am super responsible with cash. This was not like me. It didn't dawn after an hour of shopping that I remembered the money. How in the world could I forget that I had almost $2,000 on me? And in what world would it be okay to put it in your pocket? Exclamation mark. Retraced my steps. The world was spinning. There was only one employee who tried to help me, but it didn't really work. Home Depot wouldn't check the cameras, and the police said there's nothing they can do about it either. Like $2,000 isn't nothing to them. I'm absolutely devastated, and my stomach feels like it's eating itself. All those doubles, overtime, turning down loved ones for get-togethers and climbing trips, down the drain. I feel so completely stupid that I lost months of work, all because I was too exhausted to even function. On my way out of the store, I saw $8 on the floor and I instantly grabbed it and placed it in my pocket. I stopped for a second and imagined someone finding my envelope. I would not blame them for a second if they pocketed it without turning it in, as I was quick to get on that dollar. I just really hope someone who is struggling like me needed it. Too long didn't read. Today I fucked up by carelessly putting $1,700 in my pocket for a bank deposit after hitting up a Home Depot and lost every dollar. Forgive me if I sound like your mum. Are you absolutely sure you put it in your pocket? I have these panics regularly. It's an intrusive thought that starts with haha, but what if I had put it here and lost it and ends up with me hysterical and in tears before I find it safe wherever I actually put it. Particularly because you wouldn't usually do that. Think really hard about if maybe you didn't pick the envelope up to start with. Damn up. Obviously it sucks, but accidents happen. Don't beat yourself up over it. That's a lot of money to lose, but you seem very responsible and are a hard worker. You'll earn it back. There's not much you're going to be able to do in terms of recovering the cash. Just gotta move on and keep grinding. Wish you nothing but the best going forward. I'm more upset over the time, and the realization how controlling money is. And at the end of the day it was a piece of paper that meant nothing to my livelihood. All the family and friends events I've had to turn down, no time for my hobbies. I'm glad I'm able to walk my dog, but I know we could go for more blocks. It was months of hard work. That's the part I'm most upset over. Thank you for not thinking I'm stupid, because I feel that hard. I just needed a place to vent and selfishly hoped to hear stories of silly things like this before. Haha. If it makes you feel any better, I once dropped an envelope W3K worth of my combat pay in a barbershop. I had taken it out to buy a laptop to start college courses. No laptop, no college. What were you going to go to school for? Do you have local Facebook groups? You can ask. Long shot, but we have a local Facebook group and people always post that they've found handbags / wallets / car keys, etc. There are good people who would hand it back. Smile. Oh yeah, I posted it all over. It's really nice to hear the community being so concerned. I mentioned losing money without the dollar amount in case someone wanted to scout it out, but would tell them exactly what was in there, so I'm honest on my part too. Someone picked up your cash, but dropped $8. That was your money that you found. Haha, I wish I didn't have small bills. Def not mine. Today I fucked up by wearing my mom's dress. Hi everyone, this happened a few hours ago. I'm a college kid home for summer break. It was pretty warm today where I'm at and hadn't packed any dresses with me, so I asked my mom to borrow one. NBD, right? Yeah. Later my stepfather comes home, says hi, makes out with mom, and whatnot, then goes off to pack his usual bowl. Before dinner I'm vacuuming and I see him come out of his doobie dungeon from the corner of my eye. As I turn back to my work I feel a little tickle on my hindquarters. At first I thought, oh of course, my boyfriend. But, he went back home last week. My back straightened up pretty quick after that. I'll tell you what. Both my stepfather and I looked at each other simultaneously with horror and shock. He thought I was my mom and did what any natural partner would do in the moment and tickle their tush. After a quick and red-faced apology we agreed to never speak of it again. Mom got a pretty stinking good kick out of that. Too long didn't read, wore my mom's dress and got felt up by stepdad. You didn't fuck up. It happens, what can you do? Tongue. Thank you friend. Smile. Your mom must have aged well if you were mistaken for her. That she has. In this case it's both a blessing and a curse. Hilarious. Thanks for the laugh. What are you doing stepdad? I'm sorry op, but I just had to say it. No offense meant. No offense taken. I wonder the same thing. My stepdad is an identical twin. My mom has almost pinched the wrong twin's ass on a few occasions.